What up, everyone? You know who I am. I'm the man with the plan. Yeah, I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw. Check us out on YouTube, man. And right now, we're doing another classic What If. What if Wolverine was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Oh, hell yeah. It's about to go off the chain. I always thought Wolverine would make a great agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's jump on into this. Jump on it. Jump on it. Yeah. And of course, it's the Watchers going on about different multiverses and realities, blah, blah, blah. All the stuff that we get into for reading this comic. And he asked the question, what if Wolverine had become an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Now, this is during Wolverine's first appearance, his first fight, although his costume didn't look like that. It looked a little more basic. But this is the first conflict that he had with Hulk and, of course, the Wendigo. Some kind of monster. If he bites you, you turn into a flesh-eating, basically cannibal-like creature. Anyway, S.H.I.E.L.D. lands, and of course there's Dr. Dickhead Hudson. And he kind of rents Wolverine out. And this is just like how scummy Hudson is. He's the leader of Alpha Flight. And this guy's always been a scumbag. And Wolverine makes it clear he's nobody's property. And walks off with Fury because he thinks Fury might have a better deal to offer than Hudson. You can never trust Hudson. That was his main problem in Alpha Flight. But anyways, he's meeting the different people. Dum Dum Dugan, and of course the sexy Black Widow. Now, they want Wolverine to flush out these androids that are amongst S.H.I.E.L.D. And Wolverine does it gladly as he slices into Dum Dum, cutting him to pieces. And Fury panics for a moment, just a moment, until he realizes that Dugan, his friend, the person that rode with him during World War II, is an android. And now they have to figure out a way to get Nick Fury's friend back. And who's behind it. So Widow and Wolverine go on a little mission here to kind of flush out the other androids. And with Wolverine's superior senses, it's easy peasy for him. He just starts slicing and dicing. And of course, Widow's doing her thing too. Widow and Wolverine actually complement each other a lot. They make a really good team. They're able to just go to town on people, beating the brakes off them. I mean, these androids stand no chance against these two. As they're slicing, dicing, stinging, hitting, cutting. And it was such a wonderful display of violence until Wolverine stops. That wasn't actually a human. He must have come in late on the fight. But Wolverine has ways of getting information out of people. Now, as you can tell, they're sitting there getting ready for the briefing. And Wolverine, of course, volunteers his services for this. I mean, why not? He's going to miss out on all the fun. And him and Nick Fury also have a lot in common, too. In other realities, they're poker buddies. They have similar personalities. And now, as Nick Fury said, it's party time. As they invade Hydra. Yes. Ooh, is that the Viper? He could bite me any day. Well, anyways. They go into the fray, and of course, beating the brakes off of everyone. Pretty common here. Wolverine is just kicking the crap. Like, he's a superior fighter, so's Black Widow. And so's Nick Fury. Especially when Nick Fury's pissed off. And then, the hunt begins. The hunt for Dum Dum Dugan. You didn't think a man named Dum Dum would be the one to get captured, right, people? Yeah. I would kind of figure that, too. Anyways, they find Strucker's little hiding place. Wolverine, Black Widow, Nick Fury, ready to take back their friend, their ally, and they're, more importantly, a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. And there's Dum Dum Dugan, all fat and strung up, half dead, as Baron von Strucker has been torturing him with his Satan's claw. It's just basically a glorified mechanical hand that shocks people. You really want to know what it does. So Wolverine kind of jumps over there and relieves him of it. Black Widow neutralizes Miss Viper. Boom, boom. So it's nothing left but a showdown between Strucker and Nick Fury. And Wolverine backs everyone off. Nick Fury kind of pulls Wolverine off and tells him this is personal. Wolverine gets a smile on his face, lights a cigar, and the fight between Nick Fury and Strucker begins. Now, these two guys have been beating the crap out of each other for a long, long time. Strucker takes advantage and uses that stub that still has electricity going through it and shocks Nick Fury. The Shield guys come in, but Wolverine says, "Hold it. This is Nick's fight. This is personal." And Nick uses that electric hand to his advantage and shoves it in an outlet and knocks him out. And this is where he makes Wolverine the official offer to join Shield. He could get him out of that Canadian contract, cut all the red tape with Hudson, and he could be a member of one of the most powerful organizations, not just in the United States, but the world. And Wolverine actually becomes a great member of Shield. He fits right in. He works with Captain America, Black Widow, Nick Fury. He does so much good for Shield. He doesn't get into a lot of the problems the X-Men did, but he does meet them. He does tell them, if you help us out every once in a while, we can help you out, which is the first bridge between Shield and the X-Men that they never really had. Meanwhile, Strucker attacks Nick Fury while he's flying around in his flying car, and they end up getting into a fight. The car goes topsy-turvy. Strucker and Fury struggle a bit, and then Strucker falls out of the car, breaks his neck. Yeah, and Fury can't control the car. He can't control the car, and it goes down, and boom! What a weird end to such a glorious agent, you know what I mean? But it's like being a musician and having a piano fall on you. Oh well. At the funeral, everyone's paying their respects, and this is where Dugan lets him know that he has put Wolverine in charge of the thing that Nick Fury holds sacred. What he loves the most, he puts him in charge of Shield. And Wolverine in charge of Shield does a lot of good for the mutants. He holds the anti-mutant registration. He was there to help out with the Phoenix situation, the Sentinels. So Wolverine is the head of Shield, the main man. And what will happen the next time? Every what if's different. So, as always, I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.